Here's another module on toxic workplaces. It's all about building resilience and affecting change. Sure, sounds easy, but it's not. Those of us who have worked in toxic workplaces or had that toxic boss from hell, right? We've all known one, or maybe we've even had one. And we know how it takes a chunk out of our soul, out of our health, out of our humanity. It's horrific. What do? We need to learn to find ways to build resilience because it's not always easy to just walk away and forget about it. Yep, I'm going to quit this job and get the next one, or I'm just going to leave the meeting and whatever, everything will be better tomorrow. That's not how it works. So resilience starts by reflecting on your personal growth and development. What are the kinds of things that trigger you? Why do you get triggered? How do you get triggered? What level? Like, do you go from 0 to 60 on some things that you're triggered by? Are other things a little bit more acceptable to you that you don't get so wrapped around the axle about? You've got to take a look at this and be very introspective and think about, these things bother me, these things do not, because this will help you when you're making your checklist to decide what you want to do on everything from leaving a relationship that's toxic to leaving a workplace that's toxic. So that's number one you want to think about. You also, as you're doing your deep introspection, right, and thinking, start considering areas that you have opportunities to improve. We've all got strengths. That's great. Think about those too, because you need to think about all those strengths you have in the context of the gaps that you have and opportunities for improvement. You'll lean on these strengths to get you through as you upskill here so that you become better at handling the situations, handling the stress, handling the toxicity. That's the kind of thing that you need to do. And then, of course, the other thing is really all about cultivating resilience in the face of adversity. When you have something coming at you, like a boss who's pointing, who's making accusations, who's demanding, who's breaking boundaries and texting you at midnight and saying, hey, I need this tomorrow. I'm not sleeping. You shouldn't be either. Get your ass out of bed and get this done, right? Whew, wow. That's a lot of adversity. That's a lot of stuff to deal with. How do you deal with it? You need to be able to set boundaries so that when you need to pull back and reset, you can. This is really important on everything that you're trying to do. If you don't make it clear that these things are bothering you and you're not going to tolerate these things, then people may not understand that they've crossed the line. But in order to define that line, you first have to step back and look introspectively at yourself, identify what triggers you. What are you okay with? Maybe some name calling, it's a little teasing, it's okay and it's fun and you can be playful about it, but maybe you're not into it at all and you're there to work and you want to get it done. So you're going to tell everybody that, hey, this is my line, don't cross it. Don't make any jokes about my heritage or other people's heritage or anything else like that, because I think that's offside and inappropriate. And I'm going to come after you and let you know that you are behaving inappropriately in the workplace because that's my boundary. These are the things that you need to set and be able to do.